Black Ops 6 Zombies, Terminus, it's looking good. Treyarch is cooking up, and I'm excited for it. And today, I just kind of wanted to talk about Black Ops 6 Zombies, what they're going to be adding, and kind of just discuss with you guys my thoughts on it. And feel free down below to comment if you disagree with anything I say, or, what you're excited for, what you're kind of worried about. Whatever it is, just let me know down in the comments down below. So a couple days ago, I made a video talking about Black Ops 6 Zombies and how I was excited because I felt like the marketing had been the best it's been in years. I mean, if we compared it to, Modern Warfare 3, Vanguard, even Cold War, I felt like this was just a step up. And today, we got the gameplay reveal for Black Ops 6, and specifically Terminus. And we learned a lot about Black Ops 6. So I just kind of wanted to talk about some of the stuff that they revealed and just give you guys my thoughts. So the first thing I want to talk about is that Gobblegums are returning, which we've known Gobblegums were going to be coming back for a little bit. But a couple things that are going to be different with it is that, first of all, it's not going to be Dr. Monty. It's going to be Mr. Peaks, which I think most people knew. But the whole design of the machine is different. But one of the biggest things that got revealed was that the Gobblegums, you're going to be able to, let's say I purchase a Gobblegum, you're going to be able to have up to 3 Gobblegums in your inventory. So I believe I could purchase 3 Gobblegums from this machine and just have them in my inventory and be able to kind of just, swipe up and down on my D-pad or whatever and select whatever Gobblegum I want. You also can just earn the Gobblegums from playing the game. There is no Liquid Divinium from what I'm seeing, so that is honestly really cool. Another thing that I think is really cool is that the Easter eggs or the main quest, whatever you want to call it, they're making it so it goes back to how it used to be, where they're calling it the standard way of playing, where there's no hints, where in Cold War they kind of would just tell you what to do in a way. They'd be like, oh yeah, you gotta bring this to this location, fill up, this canister or whatever. They're gonna be making it so it's like the old way of zombies where you have to find the Easter eggs by yourself, and hopefully that will lead to the Easter eggs not being solved in an hour. That was a big problem with Cold War. The Easter eggs were getting solved way too quick, and it was just not fun. And a lot of the community misses the Easter egg, hunting on a new map. That's one of the best parts of a new map. So that's very exciting. But one of the cool things I think that they're doing is they're going to make it a couple weeks after the map has came out and the Easter egg has been solved. They're going to make it so you can play the guided version of that map, where it will guide you through the quest. And this is meant for more, casual players who are, new to the mode or aren't as good, which I think is really good. I know a lot of hardcore players, including myself, love, just the hardcore Easter eggs, the very complicated things, but we have to be realistic, and a lot of the community isn't as hardcore. For Call of Duty, if they want to grow the mode, they're going to have to try to bring in new players, which they've tried to do with Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3, but I think they realize now that that's just killing off the community way more than growing it. So yeah, the guided Easter eggs and, the old hardcore Easter egg thing that they're doing, where at first, it's going to be the old classic way, and then a couple, weeks later, you're going to have the option to do the guided way, which I think is a huge W. Another thing that I think is really cool is going to be the custom HUDs that you can do. So the custom HUD, it is in multiplayer too, but they revealed it for zombies. And one specific thing that they actually talked about is that you can choose Black Ops 3 Legacy HUD. So the HUD I'm using right now, you're going to be able to use something that's similar to this, which I think is really good. I mean, the HUD has been a big problem, I feel like, with zombie players, especially in Black Ops 4. That was a big issue for a lot of players. And I can agree, it definitely was not the greatest. And, a lot of people, universally agree Black Ops 3 is just the best game overall. Either HUD-wise, just the gameplay-wise, Easter eggs, maps, whatever it be, guns. So I think having the option to do a Black Ops 3 Legacy style is going to really help, for those old fans who miss, Black Ops 3. And the custom HUD can just give you a way to customize the game how you want, which I think just, having a lot of options for any game in general, it doesn't even have to be zombies, is really good for the community, because it gives you so many different ways to play the game, and that gives you so many, opportunities for just new players to come in, and even old players, customize whatever way they want. So for example, if a hardcore player wanted to make the HUD like World at War Zombies or whatever, they can go and do that. But, if you're a newer player and you just want whatever HUD is in Black Ops 6 by default, you can do that, whatever you want. everyone wins pretty much. Another thing that is very interesting is you're going to be able to save and quit. This has been something Zombies players have wanted for a long time. You know, with high rounds, it's basically been whenever you started the match, you have to stay in that match until you either, you know, blue screen or you just like crash or your game resets. I know there's like a timer. But yeah, saving and quitting is very interesting. Now, the reason I say it's very interesting is because there's definitely going to be a lot of ways to just manipulate it and probably, you know, glitch the game out. But I think it's honestly I think it's worth it though to have a save and quit option just because it helps people out. You know, if you want to go for a high round, you know, you can get to like round 50, you can save because let's be honest, a lot of people are busy and they don't have time to just sit down and play Zombies for, I don't know, 8-10 hours in one sitting, you know? I know for me, for example, especially me now working full-time, like, I can't do what I used to do. We're playing Zombies, you know, for that long doing a high round session. So that's a really cool feature, and I really appreciate Treyarch for that. Another thing that's very interesting is that third person is actually coming into Zombies, which I never really thought I would see that in Zombies, but honestly, I'm excited to see, you know, how it plays. I'll probably just, you know, stick to first person still, but third person is a really, you know, interesting thing to add to Zombies. And like I said, again, it's going to help bring a new player base in, which I think is very important to just keeping, you know, Zombies alive. At the end of the day, we need to keep, you know, Zombies growing if we want to keep it alive. So these are really good changes for sure. So those are my main thoughts on Black Ops 6. I'm looking very excited for the game. I'm excited to see Liberty Falls at COD next, and I'm excited to see where Mr. Rolf Waffles is going, because it's looking like he is at Liberty Falls. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down below what your guys' thoughts are on Black Ops 6. If you're excited, if you're still skeptical, I just want to know where everyone's heads are at. So, yeah. Thank you. Take care.